Hey Jim, what's going on, buddy? I got tired of doing hair shears and clipper blades. Somebody brought some knives in. I've still got 40 clipper blades to do by tomorrow afternoon. And I probably got 10 pairs of grooming shears to do. And she's not going to pick them up till tomorrow evening. Man, I wish it was that here. Dennis, what are you asking? What percentage? Not sure what you're asking, Dennis. It's 94 degrees in the shop, 41% humidity. Now 41% humidity is not bad, so it's not too bad out here, even at 94. These knives are super dull. Just cheap barberware knives. $20 degrees, Dennis. 20 degrees per side. And they are really bad shape, too. Trying not to heat up the blade. They're pretty worn. We'll get them cutting good. These knives belong to one of my barbers. He brought his shears in to sharpen. I'm going to sharpen his shears here in a little bit. He'll pick them up tomorrow. He was off today and off tomorrow. So he came over and dropped off his stuff to be sharpened and brought his kitchen knives with him. I'm about tired. I've been out here since 8 o'clock this morning sharpening. I think I did 24 clipper blades, and I don't know how many shears already, and still have a lot to go. Well, I appreciate everybody watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. Kind of looks like a tennis ball belt, doesn't it? It's a polyester felt. It's not really felt, but it does feel like, you're exactly right, it does feel like a tennis ball. Deburr, yeah, it's just for deburring. $20 degrees. This is not particularly hard steel. I don't know if it could handle anything more than that, any lower than that. These are Farberware knives. Steel's pretty soft, and they are extremely dull. I'll have to look back at when I have sharpened these knives before. It's been a while. Hey, no problem, Vinny. Say my camera's working fine here, so it has to have something to do with the telephone. Maybe we do it next time. I'll connect to the internet. But, I have to think about this. So it's only doing it on video chat. I'll probably need a new phone anyway. Maybe I'll order me a new Apple tonight. Mine's a 13. I'm gonna go back to clipper blades next. Yeah, dial up, yeah, exactly. It was doing that the other day also with another, I was video chatting somebody else and it was doing that. Hey, don't be knocking my apple. I was walking Vinny through sharpening shears on the Hirito. I only reset it for every knife. I'm pretty close. You know, this one had to go down a little bit. It was a little high because the knife is thinner this way. But I reset it at every knife. That's how it stays accurate, if you reset for every knife. Now I'm using the clamp. I could freestyle it freehand it if I wanted to, but then you don't get an accurate bevel. These are steak knives. No, I don't worry about that much. These are kitchen knives. One degree, 2 degrees one way or the other is not that big of a deal for a kitchen knife. I mean, this is intense. So if it's right around 20 degrees, I get around 20, 20.2, 19.8, that's close enough. So I've got 3 more of these steak knives to do. I probably won't have to change the angle. Does that make sense, James? We'll see. This is the first. All the other knives were all different widths. So the next steak knife, I probably, unless it's off by 2 degrees or something. .5. It's close enough. I'm not changing the angle. It's a steak knife. Steak knives are always really dull because everybody cuts on a ceramic plate. That dulls them really fast. No, I said if it was 2 degrees off. If it's 2/10, no, it's not. Had I put the knife in there and it said 22 degrees, I would have changed the angle. 412 people watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button, and I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. Degrees on the dot. Got one more knife in this batch. .04. All right, that was the last knife. Who wants me to stay online while I do the hair shears? And I also have a pair of scissors to do. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. We started off doing knives. I decided to keep the camera running and do these barber shears. The knives were for a barber client of mine. He brought these to be sharpened, his barber shears, because he's closed today. And he's closed tomorrow, and he'll come pick them up tomorrow. So I did his knives first, because I've been doing shears all day. And so I took a break to do the knives and turn the camera on, and I thought, well, we'll go ahead and leave the camera on and do the shears. How about that? Tell me where you're watching from. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little business down here in Texas. We get a little bit of income off of our YouTube channel. It helps buy abrasives and different things. Vincent, thanks for watching from Sweden. Gonzo from Canada. Appreciate you folks. Alright, looks pretty good. James from Ireland, thanks for watching from Ireland. It's late in the evening in Ireland, isn't it? That's not too bad, I guess, huh? So instead of watching late night television, you decided to sign on and watch a guy sharpen shears in Texas. It's 4:20 here in Texas. Yannick, thank you. Vincent, you can go to my YouTube channel, and I have lots of tutorial videos. We're sharpening barber shears is what we're doing. Check out my YouTube channel. I have lots of videos explaining the process. So the discs are just getting finer and finer. And we're going to ultimately just polish this edge. We're going to polish the cutting edge. So it cuts hair nice and clean. Nice and clean and pretty and extra sharp. Actually, I'm going to start with a more aggressive. It's not too bad, SOCOM. I mean, it's 94 degrees in the shop, but the humidity is only 41, and we're supposed to have a front coming. It's what I've heard. Midweek, I believe. It's supposed to get into the 60s or something like that. What's the forecast for Kentucky? That's not bad. It was pretty nice this morning when I walked. And it hasn't been too bad out here today. I've been out here all day, and I'll be out here tonight too. I've got a ton of clipper blades and a ton of shears to do. I've already done a ton of clipper blades, a ton of shears today, and lots of knives. It's been probably one of the busiest days I've had in a long time. And the farmer's market was very busy yesterday. Mark, I know there's some out there. I've seen them on YouTube. I don't know specifically. And there's also, Mark, there's also a Vail user group on Facebook. I'll see if I can, I'll send you the link to that. I'll text you the link. You probably should talk to those guys for sure. Most of them are from Canada. Most of those guys who use the Vail are in Canada. So I assume you got it in and you got it set up and everything. Well, you just missed the knives. I started this video doing knives, and I've got a pair of scissors to do, so maybe we'll run it. I got a pair of barber shears, a pair of thinning shears, and then I've got a pair of regular scissors to do. Thought I saw something odd in the light. Oh, you still haven't got it yet? Oh, I thought you were going to get it this week. I think they're in Toronto, is that correct? Where that store's based at? A little bit of everything, man. I had 3 people walk up today. I don't like walk-ups, but they did. And they all paid me cash, so I was happy. Cash is wonderful. Okay, they're in Quebec? Okay. I don't know why I thought Toronto, but... Well, hopefully you'll get it this week and get to play with it. You'll be sharpening every knife in the house. It looks like it's a pretty straightforward machine. I hope you like it. All right, that looks good. Yeah, Cam, it's an art to sharpen with a stone. Sharpen knives with a stone. Oh, I forgot about that, Mark. I forgot you already were using the work sharp. Feels good. A little more tension. Alright, we're going to do these other shears real quick. Let's get some hair out. Try the hair. The base. Oh, good. Fantastic. He'll be happy with those. He's a barber. He cuts just men's hair. He doesn't do women. That's how you do it. A little bit of everything by everybody. Sharpen all everybody's tools. I like using the work sharp for little hatchets. Works good. All right, let's test these. Now I don't do Forstner bits. Sorry, man. I'm not your guy there. I would go on YouTube and go look for somebody doing them. Barney, what time is it down there? You know, those are not cutting bad. Don't you ever sleep, Barney? Ah, it's morning time. Well, I'm going to do this pair and I'm going to quit for a little while. I will be sharpening late into the night tonight. I've got a ton of stuff to do. Oh, what the hell's on that shear? Got some kind of goop on that. I'm going to see if I can clean it a little bit. That may be just in how these things are coated. Interesting. Oh well, we're gonna keep moving. We gotta go. We gotta move. All right, that looks good. think I need a new marker. All right, we're good. Got a nice edge on it. Oh, I just moved it. I have no idea. No, I got one set of them left, and I may use those tonight to get rid of them. That's a good call on your part. And I'm short disc. I got one box came in the mail today from Amazon, and I'm missing 3 boxes. Oh my God. That's funny. That's a dad joke. Looks good. Let's move on. We got to get this done. Somebody's got the barbecue going. I smell barbecue. Yeah, I switch them out. I mean, they're disposable. Or Jim the sharpener. No steak tonight. Salmon. Maybe a little bit more at the tip there. Yeah, we took out a piece of salmon. I'll throw it in the, if my wife hasn't cooked it already. I wish it was cold here. It is still hot in Texas. They will get some salmon tonight. They usually get the skin. I buy the skin on salmon, and then just peel it from the skin, and then the dogs they love the skin, and it's good for them. Really? That's crazy. It's winter in Australia, I guess. It just seems weird to me when it's so hot here, but it's always hot in Texas. Yeah, -5, that's brutal. I've never experienced anything like that. That's the way I am here. I wear shorts year round. Cutting great. Look at that. All right, we got those done. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I might come back on later to do some more shears. I got to do some more shears tonight. Actually, I need to do clipper blades next. Hope y'all have a great evening. Well, so I might turn the camera back on, I might not. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. Jim, as always. Barney, take care, stay warm down there. Vincent, thanks for popping in. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Have a good one. Take care.